Oh, hi Sam, it's Jose Roberto Landaverde from Cine PREMIERE in Mexico. How are you?
Hola, Roberto.
It's very
Very
nice to
good.
meet you. First off, I have to start by telling you how much the original film means to me and to my career. So uh, it's great to be talking to you.
Well, that's lovely, and thank you for that. And Roberto, it's something we never, we never imagined would happen, but it, it it's probably people of a certain age that that kind of hit a chord with them, and it's all over the world that they somehow this film has never left them, and they've never kind of forgotten the experience of seeing it the first time. And a lot of people say that to me, and I'm always happy to hear it.
Well, thank you for your answer. And I was wondering, um, last year in November, you posted a tweet where you said, and I quote, "There were days where we thought we might not make it, but we have. We pulled up what seemed well nigh impossible, and now you are weeks away from the release of the film. What are your emotions after your experience working in the film?"
Um, Look, it's funny that we did we did go through the whole COVID experience. At one point, I think we were the only film in the whole world that was actually shooting, and we were shooting under very strict protocols. So it seemed it, it, we were never entirely confident that we would get to the end.
Yeah.
And we did have a couple of shutdowns when we had, a couple of cases. We had to isolate ourselves again. So it was touch and go as to whether we would get to the end. And we were very happy when we completed it. And oddly enough, it kind of echoed the first Jurassic, in which um, we endured a full scale hurricane on Kauai, and we survived that as well. So going through these crises and coming out the other end um, is the kind of thing that gives not only gives you satisfaction, but it you form friendships for life. And
Yes.
um, um, many of those people on both films are my friends, and they will be until forever.
Well, thank you for that too. And I know that since 2017, Laura Dern had wanted to explore what happened to Ellie Sattler. So I was wondering, did you feel that same curiosity about what happened to Dr. Alan Grant?
Well, I had a fair suspicion. Ellie was the love of his life,
Yes.
and I don't think he never found another woman as good as her. And he spent the last 30 years regretting that he let her go because he didn't want children. He wasn't ready to get married. His first love was digging for dinosaurs. And stupidly, he, um, I think he's pined for her all this time. And when she turns up unexpectedly at the beginning of the film, he's full of a lot of mixed emotions. He's very surprised, very pleased to see her, and basically, whatever she says, he'll do it.
Okay. So, I know Chris Pratt has said that he was nervous about not getting the blessing of the original cast back when they were about to release the first Jurassic World film. Was it hard for you to give your thumbs up to this new trilogy?
I was very, I was very interested. I was very interested in, and pleased to see those Jurassic World films. Um, and I was pleased that they'd revived the franchise, and I enjoyed them. But they didn't seem like part of me. I mean, with the last one, Jurassic 3, I'd made in 2001, so it was a long time ago, and they seemed very much, my connection to them was historical,
Yes.
not direct. You know what I mean? And so to be for us all to come back and all meet up was very exciting.
So I was curious, because in the original film, we know that Alan isn't very fond of computers, and so I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, how has he survived up to the events of this film? Because I can't imagine him doing a Zoom call like the one we are doing right now.
No, no, not to Mexico. No, no. This would be very foreign technology to him. And when we find him at the beginning of the film, he's doing what he's always done, which is digging for dinosaurs. So he's a paleontologist. He digs for things, and even though the world is full of dinosaurs, he's interested in discovering new dinosaurs by doing what he's always done,
Yes.
which is which is dig. He's a digger. That's all.
So I was curious, how was working with Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt and the cast of this new trilogy?
Are the new working with the new guys?
Yes, how was that experience?
Yeah, I look. There are so many lovely actors in this film. I'd never met Chris Pratt before. He's a very funny guy, very amiable,
Yeah.
and a decent man, and he's very good at what he does. I mean, he's a proper action hero. I never, I've got to confess to you, I never thought about being an action hero. That wasn't. I was just being Alan Grant, who just happens to have some adventures. But he's a proper action guy, and he's worked very very assiduously at being that action guy, and it's very impressive to watch. And Bryce, I think, is a wonderful actress, and a delightful woman, and so it was and we were. I mean, we were all stuck in this hotel together for months and months. And so we needed to get on, and we did get on. We got on well, and the rest of the cast is a lot of newer people in that. There's BD Wong, of course, who's been there since the beginning, and we're all friends, and I missed them.
Well, I have one last question for you, Sam. Uh, you have this is the second time that you play the character in a film that is not based on the original novel. So after Jurassic Park 3, so I was wondering, how much freedom did you have when playing Grant in this new chapter?
Look, Alan Grant is Alan Grant, and he doesn't change much. He's just got older and crustier and a bit grumpier. You know, he's the same guy, and um, so I didn't have to think a lot. That's the truth of it. And playing Alan Grant was like putting on an old shoe that were too old. No, well, yeah, an old shoe that lived with for many years, and 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 you like that shoe because it's comfortable and it fits you.
Yeah.
And um, but a pretty scruffy shoe. It's never had any shoe polish.
Well, thank you very much for the time, Sam. It was great talking to you, and congratulations on the film.
Gracias. I have to tell you, aside from anything else, it's the best action film I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm pretty pumped up for it. So thank you for that. Thank you. It
Yeah.
was great
Thank
talking to you.